Okay, it is Olympic season, so we're doing something a bit out of the norm for this show, going a little more mainstream. What? We gotta go for the gold, right? And apparently, mainstream and going for the gold for me is doing a 1979 Olympic-themed melodrama that was a commercial flop upon release, and while receiving a VHS and Laserdisc release, never found its way onto DVD. Oh, okay, so fucking Porno Holocaust has a DVD, but not this wide-release film starring James Coburn and directed by Joseph Sargent, who brought us the original taking of Pelham 1, 2, 3? Yes, because I'd rather have zombie fucking in my house than a movie starring one of the Magnificent Seven. That's just mean, man. There's gotta be some reason I picked this more serious film to watch. Something campy had better happen here. Ooh, it starts out in Kubrick vision. Daddy likes what he sees so far, and it looks like they're creating the perfect specimen for the next Bond girl. Let's hope for more Holly Goodhead and less Christmas Jones. Say, club is open for business, boys! Holy fuck, ouch! I get that companies want to train their interns to fetch coffee fast, but isn't this a little drastic?
Damn it, Pete, that hurt like a son of a bitch!
Oh, come on, you've got a mattress. You're doing fine. As you can see, Susan Anton is playing a potential Olympic runner who is going through some hard-ass methods as part of her training. Hey, Bill Conti! Well, now I know how the movie ends. Sylvester Stallone is gonna win. That is, unless it's more akin to the original Rocky. But it's not. Look at these gadgets. This is more Rocky 4, which Bill Conti didn't do the music for, so I hope we hear some Survivor. What am I saying? It's me reviewing this flick. You'll hear some Survivor along the way. James Coburn also stars in the film as Jack Dryden, a merchandising expert hired by a group of shady businessmen to possibly take on Anton as his next client. But first, he's got to see some footage. Classy. Nice to see a movie catcall itself. Also, why are they using the same room they used to watch a snuff film?
We call this young lady Goldengirl, Mr. Dryden.
Yeah.
Because we're not very original. You know these guys are shady, too, because they're eating pasta while they're having their business meeting.
She's 9% taller than the average height of the world's best. Thus, her muscular strength is greater by as much as 19%. Now, perhaps you can understand why we call her Golden Girl.
Yes, I get it, so you can say the title of the movie within the film, and because the title The Bitch was already taken. Hey, it's Dirty Harry's boss, so clearly this isn't a problem that a loaded .44 Magnum can't solve. But like any business meeting, things get awkward.
Parents must be crazy to put her through that kind of torture.
Do I strike you as crazy? Golden Girl is my daughter by adoption. Her real name is Goldine, and my wife and I took out the papers in 1964.
Well, shouldn't that be the reason you call her Golden Girl? It's part of her fucking name! Dryden soon gets to sit in on an interview wisely being conducted by the orb from Empire Strikes Back.
At the risk of sounding conceited, I didn't come to Moscow to lose.
Wait, the movie was made in 1979. She's training for the '80 Olympics. Oh, honey, you're not going to Moscow to lose. You're not going to Moscow at all. We boycotted that shit. Boom! That doesn't mean we can't get to know a little more about Goldine.
Well, you can't run laps after dark, but other things aren't impossible. Like reading or listening to music.
Lady readers, what?
Do you think that commercialism is destroying the spirit of the Olympic Games?
No, NBC is. What more can we learn here?
You see, at 6'2", you could say that all my running's been done in high altitude.
Hot, hot, hot.
Get yourself some stilts, mister, and you might have a date.
Way ahead of you. I know just the guy to ask. I forget. Which medals are they going for?
Goldine, this time you're going for gold. I want to hear you say it. I'm going for gold.
I'm going for gold.
Good lord, this movie uses the word gold so much, Arik Goldfinger has masturbated like 5 times already. We're at the tryouts, and boy, good thing they got a wild turnout. I think she should do pretty well. After all, she's only competing against my high school English teacher.
Winsberry's moving ahead and it's serve.
Oh, shit.
Uh-oh, trouble brewing? She lost? What the hell? Well, now that's just because she didn't have any mattresses to run into. This completely displeases Mr. Pitt from Seinfeld.
This is no time to feel sorry for yourself.
What if I couldn't do now?
You still go for gold.
That's bullshit!
No, you still go for gold.
Why? I can't be Goldengirl anymore.
Wow. They really are doing a good job at reading some of these lines. I'm actually pretty impressed. Goldine, however, gets another chance to make up for her loss.
I don't know about you, but I'd like to thank that official for letting us get another look at that glamorous blonde.
You're an AAU.
Wait, what was that announcer saying? I think he was about to say she has a nice ass. And boy, would he be right.
Well, I'm surprised, Doctor, you haven't thought of shortening her legs.
Well, we don't believe in cutting down the odds.
I guess you're right. Cutting off her legs would be a bad idea. In this second race, Goldine fares much, much better. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I'm only 22 minutes into this thing, but I really like this movie.
All start, folks.
And it contains bloopers! Oh, come on, Coburn, don't look so down.
Well, I don't think I can stand the excitement without one more hot dog.
Wait, didn't he say that earlier?
Where am I for a hot dog?
Son of a bitch, is he getting paid in hot dogs for this movie? Before he takes her on as a client, first he's got to find out if there's a doping issue.
I don't have the facilities to run a dope analysis.
Do you really think it's necessary?
Right? In the 70s, everyone performed high off their ass.
You won't believe this. She just won the 400 by 20 meters.
Oh, god damn it! I haven't seen the replay yet! Stop spoiling shit for me! Finally, Goldine and Dryden get to have a moment of peace together.
Listen, I'm not representing you just because you can run fast.
It's because you're tall, have nice tits, and a cute ass.
See, I'm a money-grabbing son of a bitch.
Well, there's that too, but it's mostly the tall thing.
I look in the mirror and I don't even recognize her anymore. You see, he had a theory on oxygen intake, too. In order to expand my rib cage, he put me in this old-time corset.
I make a lot of jokes on this show, but I'm genuinely intrigued by where this movie is going.
I got good vibes. Literally.
Oh, good vibes, you know, every player has to have good vibes.
Well, you see now, well, I don't need the vibrator anymore.
What? Now I really want to know where this is going.
Has a theory that she's been secretly training in Europe under an assumed name.
Hey, I just heard on the radio.
Yeah, the announcement just finished the second before you came up to me. But enough about that. Here's some more shots of her running. Hot.
Oh, I busted my hump catching her. You mean you can't give 15 meters and 200 to a woman?
Chicks in sports, man. Am I right, brother?
Hey, what's the matter with you?
Well, how about a little encouragement once in a while, huh?
Oh, come on. As your coach, I just made a sexist comment. Isn't that encouragement enough?
It is not going to happen at the trial. You understand? Now get your ass moving.
Oh my god, 70s. There's gotta be someone nice she can talk to.
You know, one day he slaps me down and the next day he just clams up and makes me feel like I'd be better off baton twirling.
This salad is right. Maybe batons are the way to go. As you can see, with training continuing and growing more intense, Goldine is starting to crack a little.
I am sick of all this protein garbage. I want to eat normal food like normal people.
Then you need to get down to McDonald's and play the peel-off Olympic Games. You could win a free chicken wrap. Well, 1979, no chicken wraps. But you could win a quarter-pounder with cocaine.
When you'll be rich and famous, you'll get all the love you'll ever want.
Yeah, especially if you take your vibrator back. But this is a melodrama, so someone's got to throw a TV.
Crap about winning.
But that's all that matters.
up. I know the routine. Pete slaps me down and you pick me up.
Then why don't you work harder?
No one's ever worked harder than I have.
I love her in this movie. I really love her in this movie.
It's about time. You're late. We got a gun response.
Oh, take the gun response and shove it up your ass, Pete!
Holy shit, God, thank you for Susan Anton. Then she goes to hide in the closet, I think, but her father is there to calm her down. What do you think, America? Is this movie awesome? I think so. Enough melodrama for now. More racing.
Yeah, actually, Steve, everyone here is wondering, are there any limits to this girl's ability?
Except for that race at the beginning, which she lost. Holy shit, tits? Tits? Is this the first time I've black boxed tits in a PG-rated film? Oh, bless the 70s and 80s. Our movie is PG. Bring the kids. We got titties and everything. And she even talks to her tits. Dryden starts to put it together that there may be some performance enhancing going on here.
Why can't we continue to grow?
Because of him?
What's the matter with him?
That's a skeleton, James. Maybe these charts showing bone structure versus athleticism can give us some indication.
Growth follows a bell-shaped curve. Here's your basketball player on this end of the lip, the tallest end of the growth spectrum. Midgets are over here.
Ma'am, they prefer to be called sinful dwarves. But of course, every argument has to come back to the Nazis.
Forgive me, Mr. Dryden, but that's a rather cruel insinuation to lay on a man just because he speaks with a German accent.
Well, he was educated under Hitler. I've seen a few things that indicate that he may have retained some of that ideology.
Well, he's never communicated any of them to me.
Come on, did you not hear my argument? Girl's father, German accent, it's so obvious.
What about artificially induced growth?
Take a look at Godzilla here.
I don't think radiation is the reason for her athletic ability. But the way this movie is going, I wouldn't be surprised if Godzilla made an appearance. So Dryden takes her on as a client and whips out an ad campaign that even Don Draper's children would surpass. Wait a minute. Mayor Ebert? Shit! Well, there is a possibility now that the Emmerich Godzilla will turn up. But there is more merchandising than just the posters.
We want the public to brush their teeth with Goldengirl toothpastes and drink gallons of Goldengirl orange juice.
Yes, because all people want their teeth the color of gold. When Goldine starts showing some signs of pain, it causes much distress with the others.
How can you hide it? After Moscow, she's going to be a world celebrity.
That'll be easier than you think.
You're forgetting this project is still under my control. Goldengirl is my daughter.
Goldengirl is also our investment.
You're her dad. Stop calling her Goldengirl. We've now come to the finals, and whoever finishes in the top 3 gets to go to, well, nowhere, but let's just say Moscow. Thank you for that photo finish to show me that she finished a mile behind. But she did come in 3rd.
Hey, knock 'em dead in Moscow, Goldie.
No chance, cause she ain't going to Moscow, bitch! The hell's going on here? They forcing in a love story on us?
Jack, you're so good for me.
Even in a movie where everything is out of nowhere, this is really out of nowhere.
Aren't you the smug bastard?
Okay, that line, not out of nowhere for this movie. Holy shit, they're actually gonna fuck. Do it, come on, do it. Oh, damn it, the montage cut into it. And I think the cameraman might not be paying attention to her face. Did I say montage? Is this where I can finally throw in some Survivor?
It's been just you through all this yearning.
Oh, damn it, it's a slow montage. So that means we've got slow Survivor.
In the burning heart, just about to burst. There's a quest for answers and a great.
As it turns out, Goldine has been injected with a growth hormone called PSH. Or as I like to call it, And as Dryden has put together, she's been getting injected with it since childhood, which accounts for her height and her athletic ability. I had to describe that to you, since between the montage and the not love scene, it didn't really show us a lot of him investigating it. He just kind of figures it out.
See, part of this Olympic idea was a stunt to publicize that people are growing taller.
The way he puts it makes it sound horrifying, my dear.
Yeah, 'cause it is. Nazi fuck.
See, those hormones can have a serious side effect.
The sluggishness you felt in your legs and the way you've been feeling ever since are all due to these injections. They've damaged your pancreatic cells.
You know what that means, Goldie?
Did you really think she was going to know what you meant by that? But it is enough to upset her slightly.
But think of the compensation for that slight risk. The tremendous triumph at the Olympics.
Right? That does sound like a silly plot for a movie. At the end of the day, though, just remember that this is a love story?
I believe you really care.
Yes, I care. Damn it, I care very much. I love you. I love you.
Easy there, James. She's the one who is supposed to be moving fast. Alright, well, they make it to Moscow. I suppose it was a little too late to just rewrite her into the Liberty Bell Classics or the Furry Olympics.
Dear Cinema Snob, I am deeply offended by your recent—
It was a fucking joke! As everyone gears up for Goldine's big moment, a nosy reporter just has to rein in on their parade.
You're still denying you have a stake in Golding?
Hell yes, a good laugh in Moscow's hard to come by.
Whoa, huge slam on Moscow! And in the 80s? Weird! As silent as they're being on the subject, I don't think they know that the reporter has an ace up his sleeve.
Oh, I'm bringing a guy over, kind of a guest commentator.
Yeah.
And I'm counting on him to blow the whistle on all you birds.
Really, who would that be?
Doctor Who.
Doctor Who? What? Fuck. I don't watch Doctor Who. I don't know what joke to make. Hang on. I think I know someone who can help me.
Hello?
Yeah, I'm watching this awesome movie from 1979 called Goldengirl about a female athlete who's been injected with a performance enhancer by her shady German father.
Well, of course you are.
This nosy reporter showed up saying he was going to expose all of them because he knows Doctor Who. What do I say to that?
Ah, don't worry. I know what to do here. Let's see. 1979. That would be the fourth Doctor, Tom Baker. Okay, what you're going to want to say is, clearly he's going to find out that she's been installed with a randomizer in order to evade the Black Guardian.
Got it, thanks. Clearly he's going to find out that she's been installed with a randomizer in order to evade the Black Guardian. The hell does that mean? Enough shtick. We're now at the Olympics, so this is serious business.
Just the angle. All she needs is a fourth to qualify.
Thank you for letting us in the audience know how this works. Oh, Mayor Ebert, with that suit, I think you're turning into Mayor Gene Shalit. The U.S. wins the gold with this Golden Girl. It's a slow burn to Coburn, but Susan wins the race by a ton. Goldine's father tries his best to get on every news network to find fame and fortune by explaining that he is the one who engineered Golden Girl.
Physiologically unique. Her skeletal development has been checked.
Correct. Her what? Excuse me, sir, I don't follow. Her what?
Oh, did you not read the script yet? It's a doozy.
Tilton returning you to Dave Yardley in New York.
I would like to explain what
No, please
the configuration of the boat.
Really? This is kind of a scandalous story you're passing up. And isn't this the story you guys wanted to hear?
She's tall about 4 inches than any normal growth would have achieved.
Well, that's very interesting, Doctor, but what has it got to do with the Olympics?
A German doctor who has clearly injected his daughter with some kind of drug. Yeah, you're right. There's no story here. It'll get even more interesting once the side effects of these experiments start kicking in.
Really sweating, aren't you, Jim?
Don't forget to take
Okay, for you, I will play the devoted daughter routine, but only if you'll just...
Hey, you're not listening to me.
How dare you ignore Albert Brooks when he's talking to you? As Dryden notices, Goldine's mood begins to shift.
Don't I even deserve a kiss?
Aw, but the romance is still fresh.
Oh, no. Not on the lips. No. At the feet, Jack. You can kiss my feet.
Huh?
Come on, kiss him. Kiss, come on. Kiss him.
Well, there's Quentin Tarantino's favorite scene. Naturally, that would put me off of my fucking mood, too.
Every mother would like it for a daughter, and every father would like to take her to bed.
Oh, don't say that, because now I'm anticipating a scene where she fucks her dad. Goldine has already won one medal, and she's about to win another in the over-the-top 80s soap opera reenactments.
Debbie, did you touch my medal? Your medal? Yeah, you tried to put it on, didn't you?
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to take away my power.
Goldie, you...
Golden Girl. It's Golden Girl, and you call me Golden Girl when you talk to me.
Wait, what are you doing? Don't cut away from the cat fight! Though I guess her father making a scene when her stardom overshadows his is pretty great, too.
Ronnie, stay on him all the way. Everybody stay on him. He just made that lousy interview work for us. Wacko freako, sweetheart.
Really? Because I'm pretty sure that interview was already spectacular. But no, go ahead and show the 800th Michael Phelps interview. They make such a big deal about how many drugs Goldine is supposed to take that you know she's gonna not take it in the final race. It's too bad, too, because withdrawal symptoms kick in the second you decide not to take them. And the way this here is edited, it seems like two editors are at odds with each other on the tone for the scene. Goldine, of course, passes out, but wakes up finding that she's won anyway. And with Coburn by her side, how could this not have a happy ending?
Is there any special man in your life?
Yes. Yeah. Yes, there is. I haven't met him yet, but when I do, he'll be someone I can look up to, if you know what I mean.
Oh, that's actually really heartbreaking. And this is a good piece of acting from Susan Anton, where Goldine is supposed to be putting on a happy face in front of the media, but you can still tell that she's crushed.
Lose? Well, lose is a four-letter word, and I don't use
those. Again, she's really good in this movie. And thus ends Goldengirl. Sure, we don't know what happened to the father, and they only really hint at his Nazi background, so there's a lot of questions there. And what lies ahead in her future post-crazy doctor drugs? Who knows? Whatever, race is over. She won all her events, so end of movie. This movie, though. Holy shit, this movie. I see a lot of unwatchable shit. But if Roger Ebert can give 3 stars to The Happening, then I can love the shit out of Goldengirl. The plot, the over-the-top dialogue, the genuinely good performances, including the legendary James Coburn.
That was a hell of a lot more than steamed up. That was weird, man.
Oh, I know, right? I fucking love this thing. Just seriously, I'm not just saying this because I got Olympic fever. Fucking watch Goldengirl. So goddamn funny, so goddamn entertaining. Give this movie a shot. And someone please give this a proper DVD and Blu-ray release.
I ran right by you. Slow down, I'll find you. Gotta keep reaching for tomorrow. Trying to be who I am. Running as fast as I can.
Oh, Jack the Ripper, you scamp.